GingerGM.
Hello, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, so I'm going to try to do a couple more videos like in the near distant future, but well, I mean, things have been really mental for me recently. That's the main reason I haven't been doing anything. I was commentating over in the Isle of Man, and at the moment I'm building another 15-hour plus course. If you know, have heard about my first master method, which has done very well. I'm just in the process of trying to get a second course made and finished, and I'm also preparing to film another 2 DVDs for Chess Base, and also trying to get Tiger's modern DVD finished for GingerGM. So there's 3 hectic things going on in my world at the moment, but it's all fun. It's all fun and games, and it's all good. So I suppose before I play a bit of Blitz, see if I can still bloody play. You know, I sometimes doubt myself, but we've got to give it a go. I should talk about the Ben Feingold match, which I'm sure a lot of you watched and tuned into. That was absolute. It was a disaster. You know, let's not beat around the bush. That was a bad day. Look, everyone has bad days. I hope you let me off. That was a bad day. There's no way to explain it except for bloody crap. Absolute crap. Everything was going wrong. I mean, I can think of excuses. I don't want to bore you with them. I just got back from commentating for 9 days. I was feeling really rough and tired. I didn't want to do the match, but obviously I had to. And the format certainly threw me a little bit. I was expecting to be commentating my own, so I didn't have to hear, you know, let me say that voice throughout the commentary. My computer crashed in the morning, so I had to get a laptop out, and oh dear, and I was so stressed out just with everything. I decided to have like 2 beers, which is fine for a Blitz game, but of course my general play was just absolutely atrocious. And you know, all well done to Ben in the end for remaining ahead and you know, winning the match. I mean, I think on another day, you know, with better me in a better mood and a better thing, I would have won it, but hey ho, he did beat me in that one, so what can I say? And the good side of it is, at least we made some money for charity. I'm going to give my $1,000 that I made to charity. I think 3 charities I'm going to give it to. I'm waiting to be paid, then I'll hand it over. One is going to be Cats Protection, because you know I've got to do it for Charlie. Another one's going to be for a brain tumour cancer charity, because my sister passed away before I was born, for that. And then a third one I was going to give to help some chess out. A friend over in Ireland wants to have some boards donated to the Cork Chess Club, so that was one idea. And if I have anything left, chess at school, so at least something positive came out of it. But hey ho, shit happens. Basically, that's the way it goes. Right, so before I get playing, let's just see if I can still do that. I'm actually running an offer on GingerGM, which you know, you may have seen at the start, which I've got to tell you about now. Only until Tuesday, so only until tomorrow afternoon. We are running basically on this course my GingerGM method, the first course I did in combination with iChess. It's like a 17 hour course. Took me about 100 hours to prepare. You may have heard me talk about it before. My biggest ever project. And you can see the course outlines there. It's got very good feedback from people who have viewed the course so far. So I think everyone's happy, and we're offering a money back guarantee as well. So even if you don't like the goddamn course, I'll give you your money back. So there you go. You can't get better than that. And for the moment, until Tuesday afternoon, we are offering 50% off. And I'll give a link to where you can buy that course if you want to. So at the moment, it's $75. I know that's a lot of money, but it is 16 hours, and each hour's a lot of work behind it, and obviously that helps to support me keep doing other things. And like I mentioned, you can see the link there at the top, but I'll put it in the description as well. Like I also mentioned, I'm working on a second course now. You know, I'm trying to get as much down and really help people improve as much as I can. That's taken up loads of my time, but I thought I'd just get a bit of Blitz in. So come on, let's see if the Blitz is still working, and we'll see if we can get a game now. and see how the Blitz hand's getting on. Another good thing, I found a better mouse now. That's something good. You know, I had this crappy mouse, didn't I, before, which was doing my noggin in, but now I've got a new mouse, so new mouse might be good. I think if I ever did one of these matches again, I mean, I didn't really like the format of commentating and hearing at the same time the person I'm playing, because okay, if you're trying to concentrate on the moves, trying to concentrate on what you're talking, kind of concentrating on what someone else is talking, it's just a bit too much, and it's like rah, 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 and it's just like I just want to just shoot myself in the face after about 15 minutes, you know. But unfortunately, doing that live on a broadcast would have been interesting, but maybe not entirely appropriate. So you know, we had to continue with it. And as you can see, yeah, okay, maybe we'll try it again, but I think definitely broadcasting ourselves. And I'm just searching for a game of 3 Minute now. So yeah, good. And other things going on, well, like I say, there's loads of stuff going on. And I will for the next week and a half, I'm very busy, but I'll definitely be doing many more regular videos after a week and a half. And I've got loads of stuff planned then, very exciting video range, which is a secret. I'm gonna work very hard on as well, but I'm gonna concentrate some good time on doing some YouTube videos, should we say, when I have the time. I just need to make sure I get the rent paid first, so get some projects out the way, and then I can concentrate in giving you some quality free material, because you know that's one thing I love. You know, I love giving free material. I have to charge for some things so I can make free material. You know, if I was a millionaire, I'd just do YouTube all the time, but I'm not. So I have to do other things. Okay, so what do we have here? Right, well, I think my opponent is playing a line that Magnus Carlsen actually once dabbled with. And it's a way that he's going to try to gain some kind of equality. So I'm just going to put my pieces on the best squares. Okay, and he's wriggled his pieces to decent squares as well. Not the most exciting first game, but as we know, if I don't lose the first game, probably something is going wrong. But okay, my pieces look pretty decent here. Who's my opponent? It's a Russian 2470. I played a bit of Blitz, as you can see, so my rating's about 2500 again. My endings against Ben, what the hell was going on? I couldn't even win 2 pawns up. I was psychologically just destroying myself in that match, as you could probably tell. But yeah, my endings, they're not normally that bad. Oh my words, it was painful. But okay, we've got to laugh about it all in all. And at the end of the day, it was kind of entertaining, I guess, for Ben, not for me. But yeah, okay, there we go. Right, so very sort of symmetrical. I wouldn't say this is a very interesting position, but I would say pretty equal. And what are we trying to do? Well, you know, if I can try to gain the bishop pair, maybe I can claim some edge. My opponent is trying to cause my queen some issues now. And what are you doing? Well, not sure I like my position too much at the moment. His knights are very good in the center. Okay, I'm just going to flick this one in and try to cause a little bit of mischief in the position. But his knight on d5, this is a really good piece. It covers a lot of squares I want to come into. Now I want to go knight takes e6. That was my idea. Does it work? Well, I don't know. Let's just play it anyway. Hey, that's a great way to calculate. If you're not sure if something works, don't bother calculating. Just play it. Just play it. Just play it for the hell of it. Who cares? No one. Okay, right. So I can take that. He's going to take. I've got knight e5. So that is my idea. To if he takes on e6, I think I'll get a massive attack. Great band. One of my favourite bands, Massive Attack. If you don't know them, listen to them. Great band from Bristol. Apparently one of them is Banksy, according to rumour. Not sure if that's true or not, but hey ho. Right, well, this tactic seems to be alright, doesn't it? Because, okay, now I can take here on d8. That's what I was thinking. Do I have anything stronger? I think this is the way I want to play, isn't it? Just take here and get 2 rooks for the queen. And also, my opponent should be having some problems with his back rank here. That is the move that, boom, we're back. Put that in your pipe, man. And okay, now as long as I don't lose on time, this should be mine. This is the kind of problem I have, though. Yeah, I get winning positions. I can't blooming win them. Okay, right. Don't worry. If I can't win this, let's just do it. So I've got lovely coordination with knights and piece up, and slowly losing all my pawns. Okay, I don't want to give that pawn up. I like that little pawn. I'm happy if he takes on this square, generally, because that means I can exchange more pieces off. Still takes a little bit of work, doesn't it, to win this one? Maybe okay, so he's taken. I'm happy he's done that because it basically just simplifies the position. And now my plan will be to win this guy over on a5 eventually and queen my a pawn. That seems like a pretty decent plan. He's being quite annoying. I wouldn't expect anything less. So okay, come on. Still got to win this one. It's one thing getting good positions, there's another thing winning it. So let's just coordinate my rooks. That pawn is the one thing. As long as okay, right, come on. He's not going to be able to defend that. All my pieces are defending each other. So I'm now going to take this pawn, and there's nothing he can do about it. That's why two rooks are very strong, because they basically can take pawns extremely easily. And now, like I said, it's just a matter of queening my a pawn. But okay, well, I don't think he's threatening f5 because I just take it, so I'm not worried about that one. But I am worried about my time. So the thing with the queen, even in these positions, the queen is a bloody annoying piece, you know, because it can keep, you know, it just causes a lot of aggro when you're in a blitz situation, as we're going to probably see him play here. And I need to get my a pawn up the board still. So, of course, this is easily winning. But with the time situation, I'm going to have to just... Oh, don't do that one. That would be a bad blunder. Let's just keep things as safe as I can. And, right, I'm just going to shut the hell up now and move. That seems like a better idea, doesn't it? Shut the hell up and move, Simon. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. Oh, hello. We're do. Oh, no, I can't do that one. Ah! Knight f3 check. Oh, my words. How do I miss that? How did I miss knight f3 check? Shut up, Simon. What am I doing? Okay, come on. Quick. Let's see how good this bloody mouse is, then. Come on. Come on. Come on, Simon. Move. Oh, check. Shit. Oh, no. How did I do that? Oh, my words. I actually forgot his queen could sneak in the back there. And, oh, well. Okay, at least I didn't lose. That was pretty poor finish to the first game. But, you know, on purpose, we never want to win the first game because, as you know, if I win the first game, I lose all the rest. So it's good that I didn't win that one. I'll keep telling myself. Okay, so we're playing now. This is from Lithuania, nearly a 2600 player. Now, the way I play the French now, I like playing it with knight to f6 because I've done a bit of work on this rather than the winnerware. And if you've brought my Killer French DVDs, I look at the winnerware mainly. Now, I need to bring out a new version of my French DVDs when I have time, which is always the eternal question, when you have time. And in that in the next set of DVDs I'm going to do, I will concentrate on this knight f6 move, which seems to be a very interesting way of playing. Now, f5 is a way to just try to clog up his attack on the king side. And this should lead to very interesting positions because I have this big pawn center and I want a castle queen side here. Quite a risky way of playing, of course, but we don't get anywhere without taking risks. I guess he wants to go a4 and open me up over there. Maybe I go c4, keep things closed. I want to keep things closed on the queen side now because that is where my king is, and eventually attack him maybe with an e5 move, something like this. Maybe even bishop d6, move my knight around to f5. That seems like a good idea. And come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. One of the big problems I've had recently is not using our good friend Harry-O enough. Okay, so he's trying to open up, but that's double-edged because my bishop will open up. So, interesting position here. And I'm going to take with my d pawn to open up my bishop towards g2. And at the moment, my bishop is a pretty horrible piece because it's trapped behind my pawns. But the way he's playing this is quite double-edged because he's opening my king up as well. So, interesting position, I think it's fair to say. Right, well, let's get ready for this. Maybe my threat is knight b3 and bishop takes f3 now, or bishop... I don't want to give up this bishop now. That would be really bad. How about this little move? Is that playable? I'd love to get a piece into b3. So I quite like this. And if he goes queen a2, what do we do then? Knight b3, bishop takes, knight takes. Has he got anything on the a file? I don't think so. So I think I will go for this because I want to control the a1 square. That will stop him doing a lot of mischief. And now, well, I figure just doubling on the g file. I've got this open line to attack him. We might as well use that open line. And come on, Harry, get in there, son. And I've got ideas of queen c6 coming in as well. But I like this little h4 move because as soon as g3 is played, as we know, I want to nibble away at that pawn structure with something like g6. So my piece is coordinating extremely well here. And I will certainly put my queen there, sir. And he wants to swap queens. I don't want to swap queens, but am I worried about him taking that one? I don't think so, but I am worried a little about him. No, I'm not, because I've got bishop c5. Okay, I'm going to allow him to take that pawn. And he wants to go bishop. He wants to go this move anyway. If he does that, I've got bishop here, takes, knight takes. I'm not too scared about that, so let's just get my rook ready. Here, bishop c5, I'm hoping is okay. All right, so he's getting rid of these bishops now. Maybe, was there any way I could have stopped that? Possibly not. My opponent defending well at the moment, and I'm probably going to have to offer the exchange of queens. So he stopped my attack here. It's a little bit annoying. And, well, that is quite an annoying move because he's got his knight coming in here as well. Now, is it time to take here? Let's try this one. Things have gone a bit bad, I must admit. And... well, or do I just... okay, I think I'm going to have to defend my bishop. Weird position, complicated position, but I probably would take my opponent here. Now, can I think I'm going to need to try and just get my c-pawn going as quickly as I can. My opponent, on the other hand, is trying to cause some problems against my pinned bishop. Okay, well, here comes my c-pawn. He's got knight here coming, though. How's that going to end? Knight here is a big threat, maybe? Is my c-pawn going to cause enough trouble in the meantime? Well, there's not much I can do about knight there, so I'm going to have to play this. And see if my c-pawn can get enough material. Well, what is this? What is this position? Probably a draw, I would imagine. This is looking very like a draw now, because I'm going to win this pawn, and well, I just give my knight up for this pawn. It's of course quite an easy draw here, just with correct play. And well, if I get my knight to c6 or d5, I can sack it here quite easy because my king's in front of the pawn, and there's obviously nothing he can do. So that was quite an interesting game anyway. Two draws, what's going on? How do we have two draws? We never have two draws. Okay, well, he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play another game. So I thought I had a good position there, but he came up with a good plan, didn't he, of swapping off bishops. Okay, let's try the French again. So we'll see if we get the same line. Now the Tarash variation. So I recommend always going knight to f6 against these lines because it's very simple to play. You get the same kind of structures. Now, I can't remember the theory here, but I had a game against Sam Collins, who's one of the experts in this variation. And because he's got the isolated pawn, one general thing you want to do in these positions is to swap off as many pieces as you can, which I don't normally do. But in this particular situation, I want to make exchanges so I can get to an ending, actually, where this pawn is bad. But I don't know. Maybe you know, it's not the most exciting. Again, I'm playing the same guy. I didn't even realise And it was a bit of a bore fest the first game, but hey ho, we can try again. So is he going to go d5? Is he going to try to take me here? Well, I don't know. Let's castle anyway. What's my plan? Maybe queen b6. Oh, he's going to go d5. Not very interesting, this position. Again, this guy's not, you know... Is he going to now take here and try to claim... Okay, let's see what this ending's like. We're getting endgame. Oh, he's got knight g5 as well in some positions, which is a bit annoying. Maybe he's got some small edge in the endings, but only minute. I'm not that worried. But we know what my endings are like, don't we? Even if I'm 3 pawns up, I struggle. Okay, well, let's play this. My rook's active. Knight g5 is the move I'm probably most worried about. I'm not worried about him destroying my pawns, because then my bishop has a lovely square on d5. So he's played the best move. And now, do I have bishop c4 and bishop d3? Bishop c4, check. King here, trying to trap his bishop. Bishop c4, bishop here, bishop... Okay, let's go for this one. Maybe this is the most accurate way. I don't really want to play h6, knight takes, pawn takes. Maybe that was okay, because I've got very good activity. But this is probably the safest way to play. Unless it blunders a pawn. Yes, it blunders a pawn, Simon. Okay, but I don't know. Yeah, it does blunder. It just blunders a pawn. But maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Well, obviously, for some reason, I forgot he could switch to taking on c6. Bishop c4. Maybe that was just a bit too much. h6. Play a normal game there. Okay. Well, it's a pawn down, but my rook is good here. Do I want to swap my bishop off for the knight? Not normally in these positions. But I think in this particular case, it's probably okay, because I've done his king side some damage, and I can get active with my rook here. We've both got a rook on the 7th rank. He can't move his a1 rook easily. I mean, he could try to get it down to e7, but then I've got rook f8 guarding the f7 pawn. And, well, there's a couple of options now. Here, I think is okay. He will go b4, but that... Okay, well, if he does this, I should be winning a pawn back, no? And as long as he doesn't get an attack against f7, this is totally safe here. And, well, okay, I mean, I'll offer a draw. I don't think there's too much going on here. He's offered a draw. Okay, you could say I've got 3 draws. When have you ever seen me have 3 draws? What the hell? Okay, we need to try and get one decisive result. I'll make this the last one. Okay, so... Oh, we had this opening before, didn't we? What did we... Oh, we played that weird line. Okay, I'm going to play this line. The exchange variation. This is a line I used to play, and this is much more effective when black has a knight on f6, because I can put my knight on the e2 square, which I may well play now. Let's do that. Let's see how this works. Then I think the main line now is for them to some point, as my opponent is going to play knight to h5. Yeah, this is the main line. And well, I'm trying to think what the best way of playing this is, because black wants to simplify pieces. There's 2 ways you can play it. You can play it for a pawn minority attack over there on the queen side, which is quite a positional way of playing. The other way of playing is to try to play for e4, and that is maybe the more dynamic way of playing. So I want to play maybe rook to e1, f3, and then e4, and try to use my pawns like this. So this is another way of playing the position. Okay, first of all, let's just stop his knight ever coming into c4. We don't want to allow that, so we've got to keep an eye on what my opponent's planning to play. And I'm going to wait with a minority attack. It depends what kind of, you know, style of chess you like playing. A lot of people would have played the minority attack. Karpov was one of the greatest exponents of the minority attack. So do we go knight g3 and allow the exchange, or do we try to... Let's try to move this knight maybe to d3, because there it has good access into 2 central squares. Now I've moved the knight so I can protect e3, and my other idea is f3 and e4. But I think before playing that, I want to move my bishop b1, knight d3. Now that's a very committal move that he's played there. And my initial reaction is now the e5 square is a lovely square for my knight. So I'm not going to allow his knight into e4. But if I get my knight to e5, this must be a very pleasant position. Because also he's played the move h6, which has weakened the g6 square. So I'm going to try to travel this little guy into either e5, c5 or f4. And e4 can wait. I still want to later on play this pawn break. I'm probably not going to be able to break my opponent's position down without the pawn break. But let's move my pieces to the best squares first. Okay, right. So is it now time to play e4? Because my rook is lined up here. Well, is he really going to do that? I think I can play a more positional approach with here and maybe queen c2, because this is weak now. So he stopped that. And well, again, e4 is a move I want to play, but I don't want to rush it, do I? Well, maybe now I do. Okay, I'm going to play e4 because he's weakened g6 and h6. So if things get exchanged in the center, these two pawns should become weak. And I'm hoping I haven't missed some tactical things. So after all the exchanges, I'm hoping to have found a way through. But this bishop f5 move is a good move. Do I have a tactic? Knight takes g6 in this position. Can't seem to get that one to work. Bishop takes here, queen takes. Do I have a good move? Nothing springs out to me. I have knight e6 then. Knight e6. Let's try that one. So if queen takes, I think I have knight e6, don't I? What did I miss? Knight e6, queen takes f1. This move looks like a good tactic to me. He probably has to give his queen up. I had a similar thing against him in the first game, but this looks like a good tactic. And the thing is, like I said, because he's played g6, e4 becomes a lot stronger. So he has to give up his queen, as we predicted. But this should be quite easily winning because I'm going to pick up this pawn. And of course, we like queens, don't we? Queens are blooming good pieces. And I got enough time here. Looks like I got enough time to do the job. I say that and I move very slowly. Okay, so what have I got to avoid doing? Okay, well, I don't want to lose any pawns. Let's get d5 in. That seems like a good way to play. Open up the position for my queen. And again, I've got to move a little bit quicker. I've got queen d3 as well. Let's move quicker. d5. Get rid of my one weakness, and I'm a pawn and a queen up. Come on. If I learn how to win one positions, I'd be like quite a good player, wouldn't I? I might even be GM strength if I just learned how to win one positions. Wow, maybe one day. Okay, he's going for a blockade, but this is doomed to fail. First of all, let's win another pawn. So I've got two pawns, and just got to move quickly here. Just got to move with some speed, and it should then be easy and avoid any tricks that my opponent is going to set up. Let's put his knight here. God, I'm moving so slow. Come on. Jesus, Simon, not again. Not again. Why am I so slow? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Oh God, what am I doing to my position? I've done this again and I'm losing on time. My words. Ah, I've actually, oh dear. Well, again, it was panic mode there. I need a little bit more practice at this. I'll offer him a draw. He should take the draw unless he really wants to win on time, which would be just typical rudeness. He's offered a draw. Good, I'll take the draw. I can't believe it. A fourth draw in a row. Look, that's enough. We've had 4 draws. I'm just going to leave it. At least I didn't lose a game, but I didn't win a game. 4 solid draws. You'll never see that ever again. 4 draws? What on earth is that all about? 4 draws? That's crazy. Okay, but of course I was winning in most of them, and I just got a little bit freaked out by the clock there, and that's why I'll be a lot better at 3 versus 2. A lot of people ask me, why don't you play 3 minutes? Why don't you play 3 minutes versus 2 seconds of move? The reason is, basically, it's a lot harder to get a game. Everyone wants to play 3 minutes. If I could play 3-2, I would do, but I'd have to wait ages for a game, and I need to get better at this 3 minute. I mean, I'm still not I'm just not quick enough. You compare myself to any of the other guys you probably watch, I'm like some, you know, old dithering fool, you know. But hey ho. Good. Well, thanks for watching. Like I say, I'm very busy, so it's going to be hard for me to do as many YouTube videos as I want, but I've got some great ideas coming up, secret ideas. And remember, until the end of tomorrow, and this will be one of the last times we ever do this sale, and we're doing this because I'm creating a new course, and because a lot of people have asked for the 50% off. It's your chance to own this course there. Cool, I look a bit smug in that picture, don't I? And there you go, and it's a 1670 course, 50% off. I'll put the link in the description. If you want to support me, help me, then obviously that is one way of doing it. And I think it will, well, it should help your chess as well. And if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. What can be better than that? Cheers, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.